Good morning, everyone. How are you? It was too good. He was just sitting there so regal, waiting for us to start. I had to give you a peek. But we gotta, yeah, we're gonna do some movement. Are you ready? Can you stretch? Can you do your stretch, please? Stretch? Here. Come on. Stretch, stretch, stretch. You guys, you're so rude. I couldn't have planned it better if I tried. All right, you all, I don't know what's happening. I blame Colleen. Oh, get out of here. No booping, no booping. In the best of ways. She put it out into the universe that I'm about to hit it big somehow, and like, oh my God, life is a lot. Life is a lot. I was walking Flash this morning, and one of the moms from school came up, and now I think I'm gonna start group training a group of moms, which is amazing, but like, you know, everything has been coming fast and furiously. So here we are. I'm just arriving for a moment after being bopped in the head by someone. You haven't done this since you were a puppy. Flashlight is gonna be 4 years old in T-minus 12 days. So look out, should we do a birthday celebration, you think? All right, y'all, I made a mistake in the scheduling of the class. So we are gonna be here for 50 minutes today, mostly because life is absolutely nuts right now, and I have to jump into another call, etc. Anyhow, we'll be here for 50 minutes, 50. We're going through a really continuous flow, so this is why I'm kind of stalling at the beginning to get us ready. And also to pet the dog, a little bit. And then, yeah, it's gonna be great. All you need is yourself, your mat. It's gonna be great. You hear those words of affirmation? Yourself, your mat. I'm gonna probably use some of my weighted circles for some of our training exercises. So I'll go ahead and bring out, I got a big one that's 15. Yep. And I got a small one that's 10. Can you boop it? Boop it. Yeah, there you go. Go get it. Because we got to start moving. Today, like every other class, I pull him over. Today's the day he's like, I'm just gonna be right here next to you the entire day. All right, we're gonna begin with some mindful breathing, everyone. So stand up nice and tall. Find the grounding. I happily accept the blame. Yeah, I went to the restroom to, I don't know where the hair is now, but to fix myself up for class, and I was like, damn you, Colleen. It's coming, the fire hose is opened, it's all here. All right, stand with your feet nice and wide. I know the sentiment comes from all of you too, and believe me, I'm ever so grateful. Welcome to our new subscribers. If you're coming in, let's join the wacky party. It is Wacky Wednesday, and we're here to support our systems. This is Flashlight. He is clearly wants to be here for the duration of the entire show. So here we go. Stand with your legs wider than hip width distance apart so you're grounded, so you feel like you have balance. Let's unlock our knees. Let's find a sense of just groundedness through your pelvis. If you have a dog that's sitting between your legs, go ahead and give him a little pet. Give him a little scratch, scratch. And we're gonna begin with just some inhales and exhales. Let's start to lift our shoulders up. And then just lower them down. And you can just let your eyes relax right now. Breathing in. We are going to integrate some eye movement in a moment, but right now let's just think about the ways in which your shoulder blades are rising on your rib cage and then lowering back down. Yeah, he knows it's time. He's done. Lifting it up. And lowering all the way down. Good. Let's bring your shoulders forward and back. So just reach them forward like you're going to bring them around to touch each other on the front body, and then pull them back, squeezing them together. And again, give a big reach. Yes. Yes, the weighted circles are on my Amazon page, and I also believe that in every show description, if you look, or every class description, sorry. Clearly, I think I'm putting on a show. Let's do 2 more of these. If you look down the description, there are links to my Amazon shop, there's links to the Bellicon page, and then there's links to the Bala suite Bala, B-A-L-A, and that's where these weighted rings are. I love working with them. I know they're kind of a luxury item, and then it's kind of like who has weighted circles, but they're, one of the reasons I really like working with them is that they're ergonomic for your wrists and hands, and you know, they're pretty heavy, 15 and 10 pounds. So if you have a dumbbell, that'll work just fine. All right, lift your shoulders up again. Look to the sky with your eyeballs as your shoulders rise. And then lower your shoulders, just your eyes. So you're kind of looking down at your cheeks. Good. How's the music level, everybody, today? Is it too high or is it just right? Look up, lift up, look down, draw the shoulders down. Let's go 2 more. Now, whenever we're working the eyes, if any of the exercises cause any dizziness or nausea, you're invited to edit. You can not do the eye part of the exercise, or you can do it a little less extreme or a little slower. The goal is to create a positive response, not a negative one, okay? Now, as we bring your shoulders forward, let's tilt your chin down and look down to the ground. Thank you, Colleen. You guys are the best. And then shoulders back, tilt your head up to the sky. So now we're starting to move the head, but that doesn't mean that we don't still move the eyes. It's interesting, there's a lot of times where we look up with our whole head and not our eyeballs. And then our eyes get, you know, just a little comfortable. So it's nice to be able to do both at the same time, to do each one individually and also to kind of work them in tandem. Good. That's it. Last one forward. And all the way back. All right, narrow your stance just a little bit so it's not quite as wide. Unlock your knees again. We're gonna do some head rolls. So keeping your shoulders pretty stable, bring your chin towards your throat, just let your chin drop down. And then we're gonna roll your ear towards your shoulder. And then we're gonna bring it all the way back. All the way around to the other side. Let's roll it again. I'm gonna bring my notes up a little closer because this was a whole plan. So keep rolling, keep moving. How far can I get them without you seeing them? Cheat. Stay on track. I need a little help today. Good. All right, let's bring it down to the center. And let's reverse. Wow, you're addicted to me today, kid. You want to be part of it? You're gonna sit right on top of my notes. Got it. Yeah. A couple more here, 2 more to be exact. Ear to the shoulder. Look up to the ceiling. Over to the side. All the way through. Last one. And it's not uncommon to, you know, have a little deviation of your whole torso. Just be aware. Good. All the way down. And then come back to center. All right, big arm circles. Let's take a swoop of the arms back and around. And again, swoop. I'm just doing a little bending of my knees as I swoop. This can be used to clear out the energy and have fun. Let's reverse the swoop. We go back to come front, all the way around. Back to come front, all the way around. Yes, I love the pups. Oh, right now you did, Joy? Oh, that's great. I love all the dog stuff. You know, dog stuff is very good for the internet. You all haven't posted anything. No, one thing, last one. It's gonna be okay. Bring your arms forward, bring them out to the side. Tiny little circles. You'll let me know if the music gets too much, because it gets louder in some of the songs, yeah? Good. Make the circles a little bigger. That's it. Wide collarbones, still aware of your shoulder blades on your back, right? Good. Open them up a little wider. Bigger circles. Getting ready to take flight. We've been watching all the Marvel movies in order, and I just did Captain Marvel and then Iron Man, and I'm pretty sure I want to fly. So make them bigger. Just a couple more. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So we're going to do kind of a little sun salutation into some squats, into some push-ups. Is that right? Yep. And then we're gonna do a few lunges just to get us moving. Each exercise has an eye component. Again, if it doesn't work for you, don't worry so much about the eyes. Do what you can. The goal is to keep you away from like dizziness. So let's take a stand at the end of our mat. We're going to stand up nice and tall, opening your shoulders, looking up high on the diagonal. And as you circle your arms overhead, look all the way up to your fingertips if you can. As you dive forward, see every single dot along the wall from the top of the ceiling all the way down to the wall and then down to the floor, and peek through your knees. If you need to bend them, that's okay. Let's go ahead and bend them a little deeper and straighten, and again bend and straighten. Good. We're gonna walk forward with the hands into a plank position. Lower to your knees, bend all the way down, release. Let's come up on our forearms and just find a little bit of a back bend. This is an adopted form of a sun salutation simply for patterning purposes. It's a nice series of movement, yeah? Good. Let's lower all the way down. Let's go ahead and press up on the knees, tuck the toes, take your up stretch in Pilates, down dog in yoga, pike in other modalities, and just pedal your feet out. Good. That's it. We're going to do all of these from the back end of the mat, which I know is different than yoga. Go ahead and walk forward. Let your head hang, and then sweep your eyes out to the side. Look along the mat, find the end of your mat, find the wall, continue to look up the wall, find the ceiling, and then find that high point on the diagonal. Okay, so this is our adopted little sequence. Ready, set, go. Let's reach up. Good, and then dive forward, look, 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 open those eyes all the way down until you get right between your legs. Walk yourself out to find your plank. Lower to your knees, bend your elbows, and then either come up on your forearms, or if you want to push up a little higher at this point in time, you can. Choose what works for you. Good. And then lower all the way down. Press up to your knees, tuck your toes, find your pike, pedal it out for 8. Good. 4, 3, 2, and press both heels down. Walk it back. Ground through your feet. Look up through your eyes to the edge of the mat, to the wall. Nice flat back overhead. Reach and land. All right, that's 2 of 5. Here we go, reaching all the way up. Open those eyes, look down the wall, find the place where the wall meets the floor, where the mat meets your feet. Walk out. Stay in a plank this time and lower all the way down, or lower to your knees again like we just did a moment ago. Take your arms a little wider and press up into an upward dog, or just a little back bend, whatever you like. And then right now, let's take our eyes high, up to the ceiling. Find that upper back mobility, and then lower all the way down. Press to your knees, tuck your toes, find your pike, pedal it out. Good, last 2, last 1, press both heels down, walk your hands back. And then flat back to come up, sweep your arms out to the side, reach all the way up overhead, open your eyes, lower all the way down. Here we go again, reaching up. Find that flow with the eye gaze. Try to keep your eyes consistent. The way that I think of the gaze is much like a bow and a violin string. So we want to keep it moving, mobile, focused, lower down to the mat. Good, hands slide out just a little bit, lift up. Take your eyes all the way up the wall overhead. And lower down. Knees, press right back to the stretch, no pedal here, just hold and breathe.
Looking at you,
walking in from here.
Can I come close?
Good.
I don't know how to play
Reaching your
this.
chest forward, opening your eyes, looking all the way up the wall, aligning your spine, coming all the way back to center. Last time, here we go. Reaching all the way up, find it, and then keep that focus. Take in everything you can. All the way down, walking out to your plank. Find your plank and hold for a moment. Find a focal point that's maybe about 2 feet in front of your hands. Push the mat into the ground. Lower down to the mat on your knees or through your plank. Good. Take a nice long stretch, lifting your eyes up as high as you like. Lowering them all the way down. Coming up through your knees into your pike. Stretching. And then from here, let's walk our feet to our hands. Take them pretty wide. Let's spin our heels inward towards each other. Keep your arms forward as much as you can, and then just come down to a deep squat for a moment. If your heels have to come off the floor, that's okay. If you can, let go of your hands, press your elbows into your legs, and lift your chest. Trying for a flat back. That's where we're going. Ankles are a little tight from our rebounding class on Monday, so just finding that stretch, that reach, that strength. Woo. Getting that microphone cord back down there. Good. Now you can either take your hands down to the ground, just rounding my back for a moment, getting that stretch. You can roll up by straightening your legs, or you can lift up by working through your legs. Choose your own adventure to come up. And then we're gonna go ahead and pick up a weight if you like. If you don't wanna use a weight, it's okay. We're gonna take our squats. And with each squat we do, we're going to be looking on a different focal point. So the goal is, as we look at these different places in the room, through a set of 12, we're going to be kind of trying to take a snapshot. And the idea is that, you know how you make those panoramic pictures with your phone and you have to kind of keep it steady throughout, and then at the end you have a whole picture? Well, through taking these various snapshots, looking at different things in the room, hopefully we have a more expansive peripheral vision and panorama, okay? So I'm gonna hold my circle here at my chest. If you're holding a dumbbell, you're going right here at your chest too. Feet are a little wider than hip width distance apart. We're going deep for 12. Ready, set, and go. We go down, and then all the way up. 2, 3. Always keeping your chest up, working for weight in the heels, keeping your weight close to you. That's it. Here's 7. Here's 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. Good. All right, from here, I'm going to turn to the side from this one. We're going to hang that weight down, flat back, little bend in the knees. Row your dumbbell right across your belly button. If it's just your circle, pull it right into your hips and release. Ready, set. We pull up and reach. Little squeeze of those shoulder blades on your back. Nice wide chest. We always want to be thinking about having the tiniest little back bend in our upper back. I was teaching my in-person class this week, and it's just far too many of us are rounded forward. We really want to push the chest out a bit just to access those back muscles. Good. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come all the way up. All right, now we're going to pretend we've got a light shining out the top of our forehead. We're gonna step forward into a lunge, add a little twist. You can use the dumbbell just like we did before, or you can always kind of have your hands here if you're not using a weight today. Lunge as deep or as shallow as you like. As we come forward, we're gonna take a little lunge. I'm taking it little because I'm still working on some rehabilitation, and this gets hard for me with my knees and ankles. I'm gonna imagine that line, that light is shining out through my head, and it's pointing to the back diagonal. And then it's gonna come all the way back. So these lunges we're gonna hold for a second. It's not gonna be fast, and hopefully we'll get a little fun. So we'll lunge, we'll look, we're gonna look all the way back, and then we're gonna step in. There's about 5 breaths per lunge, okay? Ready, set, weight at your chest, come into your first lunge, rotate, twist. Look all the way up to the back diagonal, come back to center, trying to keep that focus, and then come back in to stand. I know. Take it wider if you need more stability. Work that focus for more control, even though it feels like it's throwing you off your balance. Come all the way back. Here we go again. Come forward. Good. Rotate. Deepen the lunge if you can. Pull back to center. Push off that front foot. Pull the weight back to you. Other side. Wide. Rotate. Take those eyes up on the back diagonal. Bring them all the way to the front. Good. Come back to center. All right, just the eyes and the torso. Twist and look up over your shoulder. Come all the way back to center. Good. Twist over your shoulder, all the way back to center. One more time. Twist over your shoulder, come all the way back to center. One more time. Twist. It was one more time each side. All right, let's lunge it again. Ready? Come forward. Woo, that was a bigger lunge for me. Look over. Look back. Come to center. Come forward. Reach. Come back. Come to center. Other side. Come forward. Twist and look. Come back and center. Step forward. Twist and look. All the way back to center. Whoop, to center. Lower your weight down for a moment. We're gonna do one more round, rotating. I hope you're noticing that the rotation can help you find stability and depth, yeah? So just let's bicep curl up and lower. Up and lower. One more up to stay. Hold it up there, rotate your torso, take your eyes all the way back, look up. All the way forward. Let's lower down and reset. Twist. Look up. Come back to center. Lower down and twist, go. Lower down and twist, last one, and then we add the lunges back in. Center, lower down, pull it up. Here we go with our lunge, step forward. We go forward. Oh, that feels so much better. Twist. Come back to center. Come back up. My body's so much more willing. Other side. Reach. Twist. I hope yours is feeling the same. Good. Again, come down. Twist and look. Don't forget to look. Come back. It's easy to come back to that, like, internal focus. Look out. Reach. Ooh, that was a big one. Good. Whoa, we got to push back from there. Wow. Let's go one more each side. Come forward. Twist, look. Come back. Wheel. Center, last time. Forward. Twist, look. Yeah. Come back. And center. Release. All right. Take a break. Grab a drink if you need it. Oh, we're going down to the mat in our planks. Awesome. Yeah, bring your weights a little closer. We're gonna start with the harder one and make our way down to the one with more support. So the first one is planks with leg lifts. Now, you have 2 choices, 3 actually. If you're gonna do a box plank or hands and knees, Then your leg lift will look like a leg reach and a leg reach. If you're going to do a plank on your knees this way, then you'll go here and you'll go here. If you're going to do a full plank, you'll kick up and you'll kick up on the other side, okay? Let's find our plank. I'm going to go full plank. Reach. We're going to take our eyes forward 2 feet in front of our hands. And then when you lift that leg, see if you can just peek at the shadow of your leg and then look forward as it comes down. Peek at the shadow. We're not trying to change the plank. We're just unfocusing and refocusing. Noticing the shifting of your shadow can help with that stability. Peeking, reaching. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower those knees. Take them out wide. Walk your hands out even wider. Take a little stretch. Breathe. Good. All right. For our side plank, we're going to do a big side arc stretch. So one hand goes to the side, the other knee is bent, and you're going to stand with your front foot in front. So if this is your right arm, your right leg is underneath, your left leg is in front. What we're going to do is pretend we have something very interesting in the palm of your hand, placing it down. You're going to shift your weight towards your leg, press down through your knee, watch your hand, let it lift all the way up and over. When it gets overhead, take your hand to the ground, look to your other hand, make sure it's still there, then take your focus up, turn your head, and follow your hand all the way down. This is a simpler plank for your body, but it's definitely good for the eyes. Are you ready? All right, press down through your knee, down through your shin, watch your hand. Keep focus on the center of that hand till you can't anymore, and then look at your other fingers, turn your head. Turn your head on purpose to find your hand and lower all the way down. The head turning is everything, you all. It makes such a huge difference. Those of you who live in a place where parallel parking is a thing, you know. I remember being in the early days of teaching Pilates and recognizing that all of my 70-year-olds, 80-year-olds, one of the reasons why they weren't able to drive is because they couldn't turn their head. So we worked on that, and they stayed in the car. In the city, parallel parking, pretty awesome, right? Also, that turning of the head is going to help us stimulate a little action from that upper back. Last time, keep focused, keep lifting, grow, turn your head, look at your hand. That head turn also facilitates a little stretch. I don't know if you can find it underneath the arm. It's a good one. Other side. So, left hand down, left foot on top. We start by shifting the weight in towards the bottom leg to help us kneel. Find your hand, I almost went before. Lift, follow it, all the way over. Turn on purpose to look at your other hand. Turn your head on purpose to find your first hand, and then lower it down. Don't lose focus, don't lose focus, don't lose focus. There we go, here we go again. Reaching it up. All the way over. You do have to pretend like it's the most interesting thing you've ever seen. Otherwise, you end up being like, why am I doing this again? It's like, wow. It's almost that thing too where, like, you know how you repeat a word a ton of times in a row and it no longer makes sense to your brain? Like sometimes you watch your hand so much and you're like, wait, is that my hand? Or is it somebody else's hand? Good. Follow. Turn that head at the bottom. Turn it up to the top. All the way down. 2 more. Reach it up. Turn it over. Turn it up. And all the way down. Last one. Sometimes I say 2 more and then I can't remember if I did 1 or 2. It's all good. Reach all the way down. All right, y'all. Gather a weight of your choice. If you like, we're gonna go into some glute bridges. I'm gonna use a 15-er. Why not? Here we go. Come on down to your back. If you've got a circle, I just take it on my thighs here, taking your shoulders underneath and just using your hands to keep the positioning of the circle as much as you can. For this, we're just gonna open the hips, press the weight up and lower it down. Your dumbbell will be right across your pelvis. Reach it up, lower down. Reach it up, lower down. Reach it up, lower down. Reach it up. Just letting your eyes relax for a moment. Let's go for 3 more. Good, rest. Okay, so our second round of glute bridges. When your hips go up, your eyes look at your eyebrows. When your hips go down, your eyeballs look at your cheeks. Your head might look a little bit. What we're trying to get at is to minimize the movement of your head, okay? So don't be so stringent with it that you feel like you can't move at all, but just know that the priority is moving your eyeballs and not moving your head to make it happen, okay? So see if you can pick a point at the ceiling that's just kind of directly above your eye. As your hips go up, look at your eyebrows. As your hips go down, look at your cheeks. We're gonna do this second set a little slower so we have time to focus. Look at your eyebrows. Look at your cheeks. Look at your eyebrows. Look at your cheeks. Eyebrows. Cheeks. Can you track along the ceiling instead of just flipping from one focus to the other? Can you slowly gaze up, slowly gaze down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, last 2, all the way up, all the way down, last one, all the way up, all the way down. Good, rest. Go ahead and take your weight off to the side. Put it there for a moment. Rock yourself up to a seated position. I'm covered in dog hair. We're gonna go back into hands and knees for a last exercise. This is gonna be your bird dog, okay? So we're similar to what we've done, although this time we're gonna integrate a little brain work here. So come on to hands and knees. You have choices here. For a little more stability, you can keep your extended leg down to the mat. For a little more challenge of stability, you can lift it up. Your full bird dog is going to be here. Now, what you're going to do is, let me do this because it'll be too much. So your hand is out here. You're going to look at your hand. Sorry, your hand is out forward. You're going to make a fist. That's what it is. You're going to look at your hand and see 1 finger. And look down. Look at your hand and see 2 fingers, look down, 3 fingers, look down, 4 fingers, look down, 5 fingers, and then everything comes down. So we're up there for a little bit, moving our head from focusing on the floor to focusing on our hand. Kinda, sorta? Let's try it. Ready? Hands underneath the shoulders. Feel your stability through your shoulders and your hips. Let's send the left leg back, tuck the toes under. If you're staying here, make the choice to stay here. If you're lifting your leg up, make the choice to lift your leg up. And then from here, you can put your hand onto the ground like so if you need more balance, or you can have it up at shoulder height. This is our full bird dog. Now you're gonna look up at your hand and see the fist. and look back down to the floor. Look up, see one finger, look back down. Look up, see two fingers, look back down. Look up, three fingers, look back down. Four fingers, look back down. And all five fingers, and everything comes back down. Let's round the spine. Ooh, let's arch the back. Come back into your long, flat back. Fun, right? All right, let's reach the other leg back. If you're staying stable in this position, then solidify. If you're lifting, let's lift. And then choose the position of your hand in a fist. All right, find your balance. Look at your hand. Look down. See one finger. Look down. See two fingers. Look down. See three fingers. Look down. Four. Look down. Five. And everything comes down, rounding the spine. Yeah. Release. All the way to your arch. All right, let's do that one more time, yeah? Now, we can upgrade this so you can do exactly what we just did, or we can move the bird dog shape. You get to choose. You're either on the ground doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're doing what we did, doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you're gonna come in, watch your hand and knee, reach out, look at the finger, okay? Yeah, you can do it. All right, let's set it up. Take your leg back, find your control, lift that leg up, make your fist with your opposite hand, bring it up. Then you're gonna bring both hand and knee together, reach it out, see one finger. Wow. Both hand and knee together, reach it out, see two fingers. Both hand and knee together, reach it out, see three. Hand and knee together, reach it out for four. Hand and knee together, reach it out for five and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Hello, bring your hand down and round. We never hear the metro train, that's on the other side. Wow, hopefully there's nothing on the tracks. Did you hear that? This is a big one. All right, find your spine. Let's go to the other side. Reach the leg out, choose your position wherever it is, make your fist, and then we're bringing hand to knee. Reach out to one finger. Hand to knee. Reach out to two fingers. Hand to knee. Reach out, three fingers. Hand to knee. Four. Last one forever. Five, hold it. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way into your round back. Extend your spine and lengthen. And then open your knees nice and wide and reach down into your rest pose. Good. Okay, so we're gonna take our weights out of the way for a moment. Sorry, plant. There we go. And if you can, rest your forehead to the mat. And then just sweep your arms back and bring them either to rest on your heels or the floor. Feel the weight of your forehead down. And just breathe deeply for a few rounds. Let your eyes rest. If you can close them, go ahead and close them. Sometimes rolling yourself from side to side on your forehead can be helpful. Just take a couple more breaths. Good, and then slowly roll up through your spine. Let's come around to a seated position. We're gonna do that exercise where we kind of follow our finger or a pen or any other object. So today, as we bring the finger closer to the tip of your nose, Our goal is going to be to try to maintain one finger and not two, okay? And then we'll play around with it a little bit. All right, so I'm going to bring my right hand, which is your left hand. You can do whatever you like, all the way out. Focus in on your fingertip. Slowly bring it in towards the bridge of your nose. When you start to see those fingers turning into two, see if you can just pause for a minute, refocus, and keep one finger in your sights. All the way in. So you touch your nose and then slowly bring it out all the way. Good, release. So when we've done this before, we've asked for a different thing. Right now we're asking for something called convergence, where we want two eyes to focus in on one point at the same time, instead of kind of separately at different times. Okay, so let's try it one more time. Reach. Find your fingertip. Slowly pull it in. If you start to get two fingers, just pause. Try to refocus. And if you can't get it all the way in, don't worry about it. Try to hold on to that one finger. It's hard. This is a slow exercise. Good. All right, release. Rub your hands together. We're creating warmth between your hands. All right, go ahead and place those hands right over your eyes for a moment. Just feel the warmth. Allow the muscles to relax. Keep your eyes closed and gently take your hands away from them. Okay, when we open the eyes, we're going to blink slowly. And I want to invite you to take in as much of the room as you can. So you're going to think about having a wide lens, like a cinematic lens that takes in everything in the room that's possible. In 3, 2, 1. Wide, wide. Take it all in, take it all in, take it all in, and then we're going to close our eyes again. All right, the next time we open our eyes, we're going to pinpoint on something so tiny. It could be really close to your body, it could be slightly far away, but just one point in space. In 3, 2, open your eyes, focus. And close. All right, we're going to go back to our wide view, taking in everything in the room in 3, 2, 1. Open, wide, everything at once. Nothing is more important than the other. It's all there. And close. One more narrow in 3, 2, 1. Open, focus, 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 focus. And close. Last one. One last wide view, everyone. In 3, 2, 1. Open, take it all in, take it all in, take it all in. Everything you possibly can see. Ah, good. Move your neck around. Yes. All right. We are just about at our time, actually exactly at our time for me today. I have to run to the next appointment. So let's answer our questions. And then you can move on with your day. If anything felt really good, you could do another set of squats. You could do some more of those lunges. I'm really happy about those lunges. Some glute bridges, anything that feels like it was helpful for you today. In the meantime, remember to establish why the movement mattered to you today. How can you use it again as a means of support? And then also, what comes next today, yeah? What comes next? Our intention today was to try to unify our body and our eyes as two things that work together and separately, but that are part of a team. So I really hope you felt that. And I hope that for those of you with neck tension, it's feeling a lot better. Don't discount eye movement as a means of calming down these movements. Think about it. If you're always turning with stiffness to see something and you don't give your eyes the exercise and the reminder that they can do it themselves, you could maybe overuse or over-tense or just overwork some of these areas. So when we identify the little things that are able to work independently of each other, we can oftentimes calm down some of the tighter areas, all right? With that, thank you so much for being here and for rolling with me today. I am also, stay tuned for tomorrow, check in. I'm gonna flip the class. We'll be a full 60 minutes tomorrow. We're gonna go full tilt and we're gonna have a long form meditation. So when you come to class, make sure you have a blanket and something comfortable at the end, all right? Yeah, beautiful. Love the movements and intentions. Have the best day, everyone. Yeah, big dark glasses because I'm a superstar. You all are the best. I don't know if it's that or just a busy star. Either way, I'll take it. It's a great place to be right now. I feel I'm exactly where I need to be. So thank you all. Mwah! Big love. I'll see you tomorrow.